Good morning. Here, let me get over here so you can see the two lovely models over there. If you've been following along, you know Andrea and Elaine. So if you're on, go ahead and let us know by giving us a little love, a little where you're from. Go ahead and stretch. So we're gonna give it a couple minutes. Here, ladies, do you want your motivate?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Layers.
There you go. Get in there. You know, I could do a swipe under my nose too.
Oh, really good.
So you just smell it all the time. Perfect.
That's not my favorite place.
Perfect. Good morning. If you're just logging in, welcome back to Monday. You're going to notice that we have two pretty ladies in the back, two doTERRA mamas, who are going to help us with the workout today. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in a few new exercises, and you're going to either follow Elaine or Andrea based on your skill set and how you're feeling today. So one of them is going to be doing more of like the beginner to exercise modifications, or if you have any modifications you need to have. Then the other one is going to also be doing more advanced, so more speed, maybe more full body, more weights. So you get to determine what works best for you today. Okay, so again, when you're here, when you're watching, please log on, let us know that you're around. And if you have questions, I'm going to be able to be up here a little bit more readily to answer them in real time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. What we have is an active warm-up. So I'm going to have you guys just keep warming up. I'm going to have you guys also demonstrate the inchworm, okay? So the inchworm is where you're going to stretch up, you're going to come all the way down, you're going to extend out. Okay, so you can go into a plank, or you can actually dip down into like a cobra if you're familiar with yoga, and kind of stretch the back. Go ahead and come back up. And if you can't make it to the ground based on limitations you have in your back or in your knees, you can use the bench. So Elaine, I'll have you do it with the bench. You just won't go to the ground. So same idea. So go ahead and warm up through there. Step out, stretch. So the bench, if you don't obviously have a bench at home, you're going to use like a coffee table or your couch. But listen to your body this morning. Good morning, I see we have somebody watching. So you ladies better be spot on today with what you're doing. So again, if you're just tuning in, we are doing two versions of a workout today. So if you are going to be doing more of a modified or a beginner's workout based on how you're feeling and where you are in the cleanse, then you're going to be following Elaine, the one in the blue. If you're feeling it today, if you're realizing that things are feeling good and you've been consistent with some workouts, I want you to follow Andrea in the pink, okay? We do have a couple new exercises that I want to demonstrate. So again, you're going to follow each person. So we're going to do burpees, okay? I'm sure many of you, if not all of you, have heard of burpees, and maybe you don't know what they are. So a couple of cues with the burpees is I always tell my ladies and gents, you want to be at least shoulder width apart with the feet the entire time. So Elaine, you're going to use the bench, okay? And Andrea's going to do a full body. So again, with Elaine, she's not necessarily going to jump, or if she wants to jump, she's only going to come down to the bench. Andrea's going to jump and go down to the ground. So go ahead and demonstrate a couple of those so they can see what it is. Shoulder part with the feet. And when you bring your legs back in, try to land on your heels, okay? So that's the idea of a burpee. You find your breathing, preferably in the nose, out the mouth, okay? So that's a burpee. Go ahead and give a rest a second. The next exercise is an up row with a curl. So again, if you're beginning and you're new to the exercise, you're going to follow Elaine. She's not going to use weights. Andrew's going to use weights. Up row is you keep everything close to the body. You come up to shoulders. You come back down. You flip to palms up and do a bicep curl. Okay? So high elbows, sweep along the body, come all the way back down, flip it to a bicep curl. The next exercise is a reverse lunge. Static lunging. So that means your feet are going to stay in the position the entire time. Okay? So Elaine, we're going to have you each start with your left leg forward. Yep. Cues again with the lunges. If you've been following along the last couple of weeks, you feel all 10 toes, okay? You really feel all 5 toes of the back leg. So go ahead and lunge. If you've got knee issues, you're not going to go very far down, okay? If you're feeling okay, you're going to dip lower like Andrea and come all the way back up, okay? You want to squeeze the glutes as you come back up, okay? So inhale down, Exhale up. Good, and come up. And then go ahead and switch legs so you can see what that's like. Again, railroad track with the legs, so you're not one behind the other. Okay, so Andrew, I'm gonna have you flip to the side so they can see what it looks like from the side. There we go. Inhale down, exhale up. So you'll notice that her knee does not go over the tops of her toes. Good. Good morning. Thank you for watching. Again, let us know if you have any questions during real time. Then dips. Okay, go ahead and shake out the legs, ladies. So I'm going to have you do a tabletop, all right? And then Andrea, I'll have you. Yep, I don't know. Yep, that's perfect. Andrea's going to straighten out her legs. So if you're more advanced, your legs are going to be straight. Use your coffee table, okay? If you're feeling things, you're going to put a bend in your knees like Elaine, okay? Just going to inhale down, exhale up. So do a couple of these. Good, go ahead and come up. Now you're going to move into mountain climbers. So mountain climbers, if you've got modifications based on back, knees, anything you're feeling, you're going to follow Elaine in the blue. If you're doing full body, you're going to follow Andrea here in the pink. And you're just going to bring your knees in towards your chest, okay? Your speed is your choice. You get to determine how much cardio you want that to be. You should not feel your back. If you're doing this exercise and you're feeling your back, you need to lift that tailbone higher, okay? And just find your breath. Good. You're going to go ahead and flip to crunches. So Andrea will do them on the ground. You're going to do doubles, and you're going to do a standard one on the bench where you're keeping your feet planted. So if you have back issues, you're going to keep your feet there, and you're just going to lift your upper body. If you're feeling okay, you're going to bring your knees in like Andrea, okay? And you're going to tap your toes each time as a point of reference. Good. Now we're going to move it into a cardio. So again, if you're just now hopping on, you're going to get a full workout here in a minute. I just want to explain the exercises that we're incorporating today. So cardio can be whatever you want. Jumping jacks, quick feet. So just go ahead and think jump rope. Just do a few seconds to give you some options. Good. And then push-ups. So I'm going to have you both do push-ups. Okay, I'm going to have you both do them on the ground. So Elaine, I'm going to have you do a hand release push-up with your knees. Andrea, you're going to do a hand release push-up full body. So you're going to come all the way down to the ground. It's a variation of the push-up we've been doing. What that looks like is you're flat on your chest. You're going to do a quick little hand release. Let me see if I can move this just a little bit. There we go. And then you're going to come all the way up. So you can see Elaine is protecting her back by keeping her knees down. If she wants to feel more abs, she'll then dig her toes in as well. But let your chest hit the ground, quick little hand release to come up. That's going to help teach you how to do a full push-up through your full range of motion, okay? Then they're going to come back down. We're going to go into Superman's. Superman's going to be some low back work, okay? So you're going to be flat on your stomach, and you're going to either pulse it like Elaine, if you need to give your back a little bit of a break, or you're going to hold it like Andrea. Okay? Good. So those are the exercises we're doing, okay? So I'm going to be up here to kind of guide through the time sequencing. We're going to do 30 seconds of each one with 15 seconds off in between, okay? And I'll be cueing you on what's coming up. So grab a quick sip of water if you need it. We're going to start in about 30 seconds. So if you have any questions between now and then, go ahead and hop on. If not, you're going to get ready to get that cardio. So again, as our 1300th reminder, if you're new to the exercise or you have some modifications you need to make based on how you're feeling today or just in general, you're going to follow Elaine in the blue, okay? If you're feeling the love and you're wanting to kind of dive into it a little bit deeper, you're actually going to follow Andrea in the pink, okay? All right, ladies, we're starting off with burpees. You are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. So keep the space between your feet, shoulder width apart. And then when you're trying to hop back in, you're trying to land on your heels. Good. Check that middle, have that posture. 10 seconds left, and then there's 15 seconds off. 3, 2, 1, catch your breath. The second exercise is your up row with a curl. So you're just going to isometric contraction, okay? You're going to use your weights.
Oh, we're going all over
Yep,
everything.
correct. So I'm gonna have you go to the side, Andrea, so they can see a side profile of what I mean by keeping close to the body. You're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. Now, some things to keep in mind while you're doing this is you want those glutes tight, okay? The glutes put you in that little bit of a posterior tilt of your pelvis, which activates the belly button and below, okay? If you're wanting some additional core support. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. 3, 2, 1, getting ready for lunges, okay? So again, following Elaine if you need to modify based on knees, okay? But yep, that's perfect, Andrea. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So you'll notice that their shoulders are up, back, and down, that they have a nice strong posture of the upper body. You're gonna notice too that they're on their toes of their back leg, so you should be as well. Okay, so inhale down, exhale up. You're almost there. 10 seconds left. I'm gonna move over to this side. 3, 2, 1, quick shake, switching legs. So same thing on the other side. Listen to the knees, okay? Have that strong upper body posture. Big breath in, 3, 2, 1, go. Inhale down, exhale up. How are you feeling, ladies? Great. Isn't it so much fun to slow it down a little bit? Is that what we're gonna call it? Slow it down. If you're feeling your knees, I want you to shorten that range of motion even more. 3, 2, 1, quick shake. You're moving to the dips, okay? So again, if you need to modify, you're gonna have a bend in the knees. If you're doing full body and you're feeling the love today, you're gonna follow Andrew with doing a straight leg. 3, 2, 1, go. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep the neck out of it. And you want to imagine that your elbows are being drawn towards each other, okay? You don't want them to fly out into wings. Good, 15 seconds left. And then you're going to get ready for mountain climbers, okay? So your mountain climbers are an additional cardio burst. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, quick shake. Modified is more upright using your coffee table or your couch, or you're gonna go full body on the ground. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So if you have some issues going on with your body, you're going to slow it down and listen to that. You're basically doing a moving plank, okay? So if you're feeling okay, you're gonna pop up that step a little bit more, just like Andrea's doing, to get that heart rate boosted. Good, you're almost there. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into the crunches. So one's gonna go on the bench so you can see that her knees are up, but her feet stay planted. Doubles if your back is feeling supportive enough. 3, 2, 1, go. So you can see Andrea's bringing her elbows and knees towards each other, meeting in the middle. But you'll notice with both of them that they're scooping out the belly. So you're not letting your stomach pooch out, is what I like to say. You scoop it out, just like they're both doing, as if you're getting a sucker punch as you come up, okay? Good, ladies. Good, good, good. You're then going to get that heart rate up again here in a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you go, cardio. So choose your cardio. Listen to your body. I'll let you two just do what you want. One will just work more on the speed, okay? So if you're wanting to advance it, you're just gonna work a little bit faster, okay? Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. The idea is to get the heart rate up here, okay? You wanna make sure that you're breathing in the nose, out the mouth, okay? That's gonna give you that little bit of aerobic conditioning, but not anaerobic, which means your heart rate elevates too high and you can't recover. 10 seconds to go. Again, breathe in the nose, out the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 push-ups. Okay, so they're both going to be doing either a modified push-up or a full body. So I'll have you both do the hand release ones. Just one will be on their knees. Again, so this is a way to change up your push-up. 3, 2, 1, go. Come all the way down. Do a quick hand release and push yourself up. Good. Inhale down, exhale up. Should I extend this amount of time, ladies? Is this so much fun? I'm so jealous of you two today. 3, 2, 1, stay down. You're gonna move into the Supermans, okay? So now we're gonna work on low back. Big breath in. You're either going to pulse it or hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So you're gonna notice with both the ladies that their glutes are tight, okay? You should not feel a twinge in the low back. If you're feeling a twinge, you're too high and you need to change something up. So you're gonna notice if Elaine's moving, she's elongating here through the back, okay? But tightening through the glutes. Good. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Go ahead and fall back and stretch into extended child or child's pose if you're familiar in the yoga world. Stretch through the back. Take some breaths here. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it one more time so you have a chance to see and watch and participate. So go ahead and grab some water, ladies, if you need it, or stretch if you're feeling the love. Is there any other cues you think I need to add?
One thing that I was doing is I let my core go during
sure.
mountain climbers, and I was like, nope, keep the core tight. I feel it like
Want to haunt everybody.
keep that tight.
Want to haunt everybody. But are there any questions? Does anybody have any question if you're watching live? Make sure you're grabbing your water. All right, we're gonna have time to get through one more round. One more round. So I wanna make sure that these two ladies work. So I'm gonna train them as if I were doing an actual class. So go ahead and grab a quick sip. All right, so I'm gonna train them like I train you. Okay, so I'm gonna be in your ear because you're so lucky that way for helping me out today, okay? All right, we're gonna start in 15 seconds. We're gonna start off with the burpees, okay? Again, if you're a beginner, you're following Elaine in the blue. If you're feeling more advanced today, you're gonna feel Andrea in the pink, okay? All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Find your breathing in the nose, out the mouth. You're keeping that little bit of distance between your feet, okay? You're protecting the back by tightening the glutes, and you're keeping those heels tucked in as you bring your knees back in towards your chest. 15 more seconds. We're gonna take less of a break. We're gonna take 10 seconds in between. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into the up row curls. So either grab your weights or not. Big breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And flip it for a curl. So the shoulders are up, back, and down, and nice tight glutes. Okay, you've got that sucker punch, okay, that sensation, and that helps if your glutes are tight. 15 more seconds. Go ahead and work a little speed, Andrea. Why not, right? You're making it look really easy and that you're really bored. I would hate to have that happen. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunges, okay? Yeah, we'll see if they show up next week. All right, lunges. 3, 2, 1, go. Push to your extent today, okay? So for 30 seconds, dig in. Inhale down, exhale up. Drive through that front heel. 10 more seconds. Sucker punch. Sucker punch, sucker punch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick shake. Get ready to switch sides right away. Shake those legs. Position. Feel all 10 toes. And begin. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. Keep that strong posture. If you're feeling it, you can go a little bit faster as long as you don't feel any aches and pains in the joints. 15 to go. Then you're gonna do a quick shake and you're gonna get ready for dips. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake. Moving into the dips. You're either doing full body in the tabletop or you're doing full body with a straight leg. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna have you work on speed, Andrea.
Okay.
Okay, so you can show what it can look like. Good. Keep those elbows towards each other. That is a look of love. That is an absolute look of love that she's giving me right now. In case you can't see that from your point of view, we're friends for life, is what she's telling me right now. 10 more seconds. You're then gonna get ready for mountain climbers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick shake. Mountain climbers, okay?
I owe you, Andrew. I'm making a choice. I'm getting the advanced model.
3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers go. See, I don't even have the time to step up your pace. You get the drill. So breathe in the nose, out the mouth with whichever version you're doing. Good. Keep that core nice and tight, like Elaine gave that cue earlier. Imagine that sucker punch that's coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into crunches. Moving into crunches. So you're either doing doubles or you're keeping your feet still. 3, 2, 1, go. Inhale down, exhale up. Scoop out that belly. Okay, again, scoop it out. And again, you can work on speed here in either version here, okay? It's just a matter if you're needing a little bit more back support. You should definitely feel that lovely burn in the middle by now, okay? That's how you gauge if it's the right speed for you. 3, 2, 1, cardio burst, okay? So you get to choose your cardio.
Okay, I'll do jump rope.
3, 2, 1, dig in. This is where you can dig in. Okay? Again, the cue here is breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Protect the back by keeping that core engaged. On a scale of 1 to 10, this should be about a 9 for you. Good, 10 more seconds and we move into the push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand release push-ups. So you're either on the ground with your knees or not. 3, 2, 1, go. Good, you're good. Yeah, so that's another way to modify if you follow Elaine. If you want to, you can be on a bench or a couch or along the wall. Andrea's doing the hand release ones, okay? So you can see that what she's doing, she's releasing her hands when she gets to her chest. Good, 10 more seconds. And then you're staying down to do your Supermans. There you go. 3, 2, 1, Supermans. You're on your stomach. You're either pulsing or you're holding. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Breathe in the nose, out the mouth. It's really easy here to hold your breath. If you want a little bit more glute work, put a bend in your knees and lift up from your knees. Okay, imagine you have strings at your heels that are lifting towards the ceiling, and that will give you some glute work. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fall back into child's pose, extended child, stretch. Take some deep breaths here, open, expand through the rib cage. How you doing, ladies?
Good.
Doing okay? So again, with some of the cues that we've talked about in the past couple of weeks, is there some ways to add variety? So you can take those 10 exercises that you're going to have on this post, and you can change up the order. You can again get your kids involved. You can actually have them do the exercises with you now that you know the 2 different versions based on the age of your children. But you can also just put each exercise into a bowl and draw it out that way, or have them do it for you and you do it for them. But work on that time frame here. So what you can do if you're more advanced, keep on that lower end, 20 to 30 seconds of a circuit, and then 10 to 15 seconds off. And then as you start to feel better, and if you're consistent with this, this is going to happen, you can extend that time to 45 seconds to 1 minute. And then it really just depends on what you have going on that day. So it might be to where you have more time to dedicate and you want to push another round. Please do that. So with the beginners, I would like you to see at least 3 rounds, okay? So they did 2 rounds. In a perfect world, they would stay and do another round, which I'm not gonna make them do today. But they would at least do 3 rounds. In the advanced, you might see that you're doing 5 to 6 rounds, okay? So are there any questions before I hop off? Things aren't really popping up yet. Now next week, I just want to give you a little heads up. It's going to be a little bit different. So what I want you to do between now and then is I want you just to keep fine-tuning the 3 different workouts that you have so far. So go back to the basics and watch to make sure that you're still in the proper postures and the proper forms. In the second workout, we threw in some new exercises. We threw in some things this week as well. I want you to really play with those 3 options and mix them up. Now next week, it's gonna be dedicated for stretching, okay? So I get a lot of questions on how to properly stretch. So the time is gonna be dedicated for a stretching routine and how you can utilize what you have around you to stretch safely, okay? So I'm really, really proud of you again for hopping in here. We're about halfway through the cleanse, so we're in that lovely phase 2, the GX assist. So just keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you're getting that water in, and we'll see you next week. Have a great one. Bye.